This week I'm going to take you through what I do in a week. So I'll show you what I do every day, the training, how I fit that into my daily schedule, give you some tips to base your training, your lifestyle on. Monday morning, this morning I've brought all my clothes into work for the week, so planning ahead, bringing my running clothes in so I can run home. I bring with me my shower stuff, got my food for the day. It's a cold one this morning, but it's a single day, so I'll get out, I'll do about 11 miles before work this morning. Mondays are always my easier day. One of my two easier days, Mondays and Fridays. On Mondays I just do the one run, normally 11 miles in the morning before work, and then have the afternoon off. Tuesday is one of my longer days, tend to double up, so I'll run in to work and I'll run home from work as well. Today I've done 13.2 miles into work and then 13.2 miles back from work to the car. It's too dark in the mornings to run from home. We live out in the countryside, so there's no footpaths, there's no street lights, there's cars going fast. So I drive probably about 3 or 4 miles to the closest place where I can get onto footpaths and away from the traffic. Today I've done the half marathon route, which is down through the railway, the old railway, down to Blackpill in Swansea, then along the seafront, around the marina, and then up the River Tower. Do that in the reverse on the way back. Pleased with how that's gone this week. It's always a tough one, it's my biggest one, it's a marathon day. I run a marathon every Tuesday, but I enjoy it. It's a good start to the week. It's a tough one. The morning run today in particular felt like it was a good half marathon. I don't eat in the mornings, no coffee, so just going off fumes really. But it's good training, good for fat oxidation, staying in that zone too. So my average heart rate probably somewhere around about 122 to 125 beats per minute. This afternoon, always the first couple of miles are something to negotiate after being sat down in work for most of the day. But as soon as I put my shoes on tonight, I was ready for it. Legs felt good. I think I've averaged 6:53 a mile for this afternoon's half marathon, which is faster than the morning, which is probably due to me eating through the day, fueling well, getting a good breakfast in, a good lunch. Still a moderate heart rate, probably 125-ish, somewhere around about there. But feeling good this week. Tomorrow will be somewhere between 22 and 25 miles, depending on what time it is when I get away from work. But a good day today. Tuesdays are one of my favourite days. I like ticking that marathon box once a week. It makes me feel like a proper ultra runner, and I've done that today. Wednesday's another one of my longer days. This week I've done 12 miles into work, 12 miles home. Little bit of logistics going on where we switch the cars around and I pick my son up as well. Two good solid 12-mile runs. I like putting that marathon day and my 24-25 mile day together. It's good ultra running training, gets me to over 50 miles in 2 days. You know, it's physically difficult, it's mentally difficult with work sandwiched in there, waking up at 4:30 in the morning. But I think it's really good training psychologically and physically, and I really enjoy it, get a lot of benefit from it. The mornings always feel slightly difficult, probably because I haven't quite woken up yet. But the afternoon, once I've got some fuel in, after a full day in work, first couple of miles, get them out of the way, and then things start to feel good. Those runs to work and home, run commuting, they really help clock the miles up, and I can get to 100 miles in 5 days if I need. Thursday today, got a day off work today, so it gives me a chance to get a longer run in. I'll just do one run today. I am taking my car into the garage today. I'll be dropping my car off and then having a run to meet my wife and son somewhere. Then we'll do something as a family this morning. About an hour and a half-ish, maybe a little bit longer. Nice and relaxed. No real targets for today. Thursday is normally one of my easier days. If I run to and from work, I just do 7 miles there and 7 miles back, so about 14 miles. One long run this morning, done round about 8 miles to meet my wife and son, and pick my son up with the pram, and me and Oscar have done about 6 miles together just to finish it off. 14 miles for the day. Feeling tired today, feeling the last few days, but it's all good training, it's all good. Got the afternoon off now to recover, and a lighter day tomorrow, followed by a tempo session on Saturday. I find that this is a good way of structuring my week. I get 2 heavy days next to one another and 2 lighter days. So my heavier days are Tuesday, Wednesday, lighter days on Thursday, Friday, which then acts as a little bit of a taper to give me a little bit, tiny little bit of a peak moving into Saturday, so I can pick the pace up. Definitely that one session on a Friday helps with that. That one easy run on a Friday morning helps me feel fresh going into Saturday. Friday today, probably my easiest day I think. Friday, an easy 8-mile run this morning, up at 4:30, out the door for 5:30, 8-mile run round near home. Because I went from home, you know, there's only a 6-mile loop, so I just stuck an extra bit on, up and down a road, a mile up, mile back, and then repeated it just to get up to 8 miles. Good ultramarathon training in the dark anyway, so you can't really see much. Got a head torch on. All I can see is maybe 10 meters in front of me, 10-15 meters. So there's not really much to see anyway, but I've just got to zone out, just get the run done, get the miles in the legs, and enjoy it, learn to enjoy it, which I have done over the years. Saturdays are one of my favourite days. Again, I think all my days are my favourite days because I run, and Sunday is my favourite day as well because I get to spend time with my family. Saturdays are one of my most important days really. I do a long tempo run, stick my Hoka Carbon X2s on, great shoe, love running in them, great for tempo runs. I think they're quite durable, a lot of cushioning. They give you that extra bit of spring as well. I always do a tempo run in them on a Saturday. At the minute, I'm getting ready to run the Barry 40 on the track at the beginning of March, and British 100k Championships in Belfast at the beginning of April. So I'm getting used to long tempo runs, running comfortably, getting used to my fueling strategy, which I've decided will be every 4 miles take something in. Done a 22-mile run, average 5:39 per mile, felt quite comfortable, especially on the track. In the carbon shoes on the track, you get quite a lot back, so it gives me the opportunity to relax, enjoy running, and feel comfortable, and just zone out really and get on with it. My fuel before this morning, so I woke up at 4:30, had a wholemeal pita and a cold brewed coffee just to wake me up. Then round about 6 o'clock I was out running, slightly after 6, probably about 5 past 10 past 6. Probably didn't give myself enough time for that to digest. I could feel it sitting in my stomach. Not too distracting, wasn't uncomfortable or anything, I just knew it was there. So I need to give myself a little bit longer in future. But you know, it's something that I've done, I've got through it, no problems, got through the session. 2 hours 5 minutes for 22 miles. Very pleased with that. I'm very pleased with how comfortable it felt. That's the end of my training week now. Takes me up to around about 105 miles, I think, 104, 105 miles in 6 days. Gives me the chance to have tomorrow off, spend the day with my family, also spend the rest of today with my family as well. That's one of the things that I really love about getting up early. You get yourself up early, 4:30, get everything done that you need to get done, and then you can enjoy the weekend with your family, which is what it's all about. I'm so early this morning that I've done 22 miles and I can see them setting up the local park run now as I'm driving past, which starts at 9 o'clock. So if you think 9 o'clock's early for a park run, I've done 22 miles and they won't be starting for another 15 minutes. Sundays are always my day off running, unless I'm racing or I need to get some extra miles in for the week. As I'm not training, it's given me a chance to try something different. Over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've been trying 24-hour fasting. From dinner time on Saturday till dinner time on Sunday, I'll fast, I'll not eat anything, I'll drink, maybe have a coffee on Sunday morning, just to get me alert and wake me up for the day. I don't take any calories in from dinner time on Saturday till dinner time on Sunday. The reason that I do it is from watching a few TV programs, doing some reading around longevity. It's good for removing something called senescent cells, which are also known as zombie cells in the body, which are cells that have reached the end of their life but haven't been regenerated or rejected by the body. So they're sitting around different areas of the body and they can promote inflammation within the body. So it's important to try and get rid of them. Generally, it's medication that gets rid of them if someone has a loss of these cells, but fasting is recently showing that it can be beneficial for expelling senescent zombie cells. So it's something I've been trying. It's something I'm going to keep in every Sunday when I'm not training or racing on a Sunday. It's not that difficult to do. By the time you wake up in the morning, you've only got less than 12 hours to go really of fasting, so it's not too difficult. Just keep myself busy through the day and try not to think about it, but it doesn't get to me at all really. I don't mind doing it, I enjoy doing it. It gives me time to really just concentrate on being in the moment as well. I think it's something that's benefited spending time with my family. I'm not thinking about anything else, not trying to do anything else, not trying to hit any nutritional targets as I probably have done in the past when I was racing on the road and the track. So it's something that I'm enjoying. It's given me more focus and more discipline, definitely, if that's something that I need more of, but it's helping in that respect as well. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you've learned a lot about how I plan my training weeks, how I fit my 100 miles into 6 days and still manage to eat, go to work, spend time with my family and do everything else that I need to do. I hope it's given you some tips and some things that you can build into your life so that you can reach your running goals, reach any goals that you want really. It's all about structuring your day, getting up early, giving yourself the time to get things done. As soon as that alarm clock goes off, get up, get it done, and before you know it, you've done what you wanted to do for the day. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you've got this far, if you've watched the whole video, if you like the content. There'll be more things like this coming. I'll be going through how I eat, how I pace my races, some other bits about running shoes, the gear that I have, how I managed to fit in my run commuting. Plenty of more exciting videos coming up, so stay tuned and thanks for watching. Happy training. Let me know what you've got coming up, let me know what you've got planned, and hopefully I'll see you at a race sometime soon.